The impact table is a combination of two different factors. The likelihood, so that's how likely something is going to happen. Is it almost definitely going to happen? Or is there a very small chance that it might happen? So that's part of the picture. And then the other picture is, if it does happen, will it have a minor impact or will it have a really bad impact? So that's a version with no colors. Here's an example. So imagine forecasters are thinking, okay, there's a high likelihood that something's going to happen. We're almost certain that it's going to thunder. So then we look at the high part of the table. But in addition to how likely it is, they also want to give us advice on, well, if it happens, how big of an impact will it have? So maybe they assess all of their information and they say, okay, well, the likelihood is high, but the impact will be minor. They always have these two dimensions, the likelihood and the impact. So a high likelihood and a minor impact means that this is the part of the table that would be selected. Let me just do another example. Again, say they're looking at all the weather phenomena and they're thinking, okay, well, how likely is it that this thunderstorm is going to happen? Well, I'm not 100% certain, but it's more than 10% likely. So I'm going to say there's a medium likelihood that this is going to happen. So then we would be looking along the medium line. But if it does happen, this thunderstorm is going to be really severe in terms of impact. It's going to cause lots of problems. So the impact there would be severe. So in that particular circumstance, you would have a medium likelihood, but a very severe impact. And that's why they would choose that particular box in the table. So it's the interaction of these two components, how likely something is and how big an impact it would have if it happens. So this is the basis of the table. So this is the table that appears at the bottom of the nowcast. See, it's the same table, likelihood up this side, impact along this side. But then what they've done here is add some numbers and add some colors as an indication of severity. So let's pick number 4. If you receive a nowcast or a forecast or an early warning alert and it says a level 4 alert, what that means is there's a low likelihood of a significant impact. So if that phenomenon does take place, the likelihood is low, but if it happens, it will be very significant. So that counts as a level 4. Okay, 10 is right up here. Yeah. Top, the red box. So what's the likelihood if high? And what's the impact? Severe. High likelihood of a severe impact, that's a level 10 warning. That's the most serious warning you can have. So it comes up as 10 and it's red. Red usually means danger, right? Or stop. Then we've also got some which come, you can't see the color so well, but these ones are more amber, so these are not quite as bad as red. These ones have been marked out as yellow, slightly less severe, and green, we don't need to worry so much about anything in green. Because even if you should take the top box here, even if it's a high likelihood, if it's going to have a minimal impact, doesn't really matter. We have a high likelihood today that the temperature will exceed 20 degrees. But we're all used to temperature exceeding 20 degrees. That won't have an impact for us. That wouldn't be minimal. So temperature exceeding 20 degrees today would appear in the green box. That's not something we need to worry about. Is this making sense? Everyone understanding? Likelihood and impact, these two things, the intersection of these, this is how we come up with the numbers that arrive on the alert levels. Because this is really important. This is the basis of the forecasting process. And I think you will see ZMD will start to use this more frequently in their normal forecasts as well.